Hello everyone, welcome to Pharma Elite. This is the 19th video from Elite Master Plan series. Today we will be discussing some MCQs from the subject of microbiology. In case you have missed our previous videos, you can go to our YouTube channel Dharmesh Mehta GPAT and watch the videos anytime. Let us move to the first question. For determining the efficacy of sterilization in an autoclave, the spores of following organisms are used. This is a question from GPAT 2014 paper. क्वेश्चन ये है कि ऐसे कौन से माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स की स्पोर्स यूज होते हैं जो स्टेरिलाइजेशन बाय ऑटोक्लेविंग की एफिशिएंसी को स्टेरिलाइजेशन की एफिकेसी को बताएगा. Bacillus cereus, Clostridium preferens, Bacillus stereothermophilus and next is Clostridium histolyticum. So ऐसे कौन सा ऑर्गेनिज्म है जो ऑटोक्लेव की एफिकेसी के बारे में हमें बताता है. So we know that very common fact about Bacillus stereothermophilus is a biological indicator for sterilization by autoclaving. So this is the one which will be used here to determine the efficacy by sterilization of autoclaving. So the correct answer in this case is Bacillus stereothermophilus. Next question, again from GPAT 2016 paper. Which of the following antibody provides passive immunity to the newborn baby? Options: IgM, IgG, IgA and IgE. So let us have a look how to solve this. We all know that IgG is the one which can cross the placenta, therefore it will be the one which provides passive immunity to the newborn. But हमें ये भी जानना है कि बाकी सब immunoglobulins के क्या functions है. IgM, it is a pentamer. You can see it is a pentamer, so it will have a highest molecular weight and it is mainly involved in primary responses, maintaining responses. That is, it binds to the monomer and forms IgM, which serves as a B cell receptor. Next is IgG. This is a dimer. It is having a less molecular weight as compared to IgM. It mainly binds to the blood antibodies and is involved in secondary responses. So ये IgG का function हुआ. Then IgA here is again a dimer. IgG is a monomer and IgA is a dimer. It is a secretory antibody which is involved and it is secreted into the mucus, tears, saliva and colostrum. So it is a secretory antibody. And IgE is again a monomer and it is binds to the mast cells and basophils. That is mainly involved in allergic reactions. And IgD is also a monomer and it binds to the B cell receptors. हमें यहाँ क्या पूछा है? Newborn baby को immunity कौन provide करेगा? To the fetus or the newborn baby. So IgG is the one which crosses the placenta, so it will be the correct answer. Option B. Before we move to the next question, do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon so that next time we post a video you get a reminder. We also have our free WhatsApp groups wherein we are posting daily MCQs for GPAT, NIPER and other exams and job related openings. If you wish to get added to our groups, please drop a text on the below mentioned number. Next question. Which of the following microbial form listed below exhibits highest resistance to physical and chemical methods of growth control? ये question है recent, that is GPAT 2021 के पेपर से. ऐसे कौन सा microbial form है जो resistance दिखाता है against physical and chemical methods? Naked virus, protozoan, vegetative bacterial cell or bacterial endospore? Now, which are the physical methods of growth control? This include heat, irradiation, filtration. Chemical methods are using phenols, halogens, alcohols, aldehydes, quaternary ammonium compounds. ये सब physical और chemical growth control methods है. अब देखते हैं कि कौन से forms है जो resistance दिखाते हैं. So this is a series very easy to remember. Most resistant to least resistant. So most resistant is endospore of a bacteria. Then come the mycobacteria. Then is the cyst of protozoa, vegetative protozoa, gram-negative bacteria, fungi, including the fungal spores, then viruses which are without envelope, then comes the gram-positive bacteria, and then the virus with lipid envelopes which are the least resistant. And here हमें क्या पूछा है? Which is having highest level of resistance. So the answer is endospore of a bacteria, option D, bacterial endospore. Next question, which of the following is used in AMS test? ये क्वेश्चन है GPAT 2013 के पेपर से. ऑप्शन E. coli, Streptococcus aureus, Pseudomonas aeruginosa, and D. Salmonella typhimurium. Now AMS test, what is it used for? It is used to detect whether a chemical is mutagenic or not. अभी ये AMS test में होता क्या है? This AMS test will use a strain of Salmonella typhimurium which has a defective histidine synthesizing gene. So AMS test का procedure देखते हैं. The bacteria are taken and they are spread onto a agar plate. ऐसे agar plate होता है जो हम माइक्रो के practicals में करते हैं. इस agar plate में bacteria are spreaded like in the form of spores and with the culture methods. So the small amount of histidine which is present in this medium will allow the growth of this bacteria. And they will be mutated. And once all the histidine is depleted, only the bacteria which have mutated will have the ability to produce their own histidine. So यहाँ जो histidine है वो use up होने के बाद सिर्फ वो bacteria जिनके पास खुद mutated हुए हैं वो अपना own histidine produce कर सकते हैं. And ऐसे the plate is incubated for 48 hours. And thus we can find out the mutagenicity of the substance by counting the number of colonies, जो हमेशा माइक्रो के practicals में होता है, colony counting. So this is basically in short about AMS test, and what we are asked here is which of the following organisms is used. So the answer is Salmonella typhimurium. Next question, in relation to sterilization, what is the meaning of D300F2 minutes? Death of all organisms in 2 minutes, death of 300 microorganisms in 2 minutes, death of all microorganisms in 2 minutes at 300 Fahrenheit, death of 90% microorganisms in 2 minutes at 300 Fahrenheit. So इसके लिए हमें थोड़े definitions पता होने चाहिए. What is basically D value or decimal reduction time? It is the time which is required at a certain temperature to kill 90% of the organisms. This is basically D value. जो टाइम हमें 90% माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स को किल करने में लगता है. Then Z value, it is the increase in temperature. Z value is the increase in temperature which is needed to reduce the D value of an organism by 90%. मतलब Z value क्या है? It is the increase in temperature which is needed to reduce this D value. ये D value को कम करने को कितना temperature चाहिए? That is found out by using Z value. And D300F2 is the death of 90% microorganisms in 2 minutes at 300 Fahrenheit. So D3, this is the death of 90% of the microorganisms in 2 minutes at 300 Fahrenheit. So death of 90% organisms in 2 minutes at 300 Fahrenheit is D300F2. So the correct answer here is option D. Thank you everyone for watching the video. Stay tuned, more videos are coming up soon.